Welcome back to the Technology Unhinged YouTube channel, and today we are taking a look at some new equipment actually that I have just received. And we're going to be doing a lot of videos on this in the future, so stay tuned. I just wanted to go through an overview and update kind of the channel as well. Some things that have changed. So let's begin with the network. So as you'll notice from my last video, a lot of things have changed. The router that you notice there now, the UDM Pro. So I'm now using Ubiquiti equipment, and let's see what else has changed. The power. This is a power switching device, automatic transfer switch. This is another project that I'm working on that we'll go through and explain a little bit more about. We have still the two servers, which are still in operation. This is kind of a mess because I'm kind of playing with this thing right now, trying to get it operational. I'll actually explain more about this. It's kind of the main purpose of this video. But I don't believe I showed this transceiver in my last video, but this is a fiber optic transceiver. And that is connecting to the stuff outside. As you can see, it's kind of dreary out there right now, thunderstorming. Perfect time to make a video, in my opinion. So that is where the fiber line runs. And did some stuff with the Pi that's changed a little bit. You'll notice a modem up there. But yeah, not really too much has changed. Different power UPS down there. The old one switched out because I kind of need a lot more capacity with the equipment I'm running now. Onto this thing. So I visited a friend who works at a telecom company, and they were getting rid of a bunch of equipment. A lot of it was old-fashioned stuff for cable TV and whatnot. So I actually got a crap ton of these blonder tongue modulators for... What the hell is this? Yeah, some good old-fashioned coax stuff. I can't remember exactly what that modulates it to, but it's just regular coax TV. This is a satellite TV receiver, professional satellite TV receiver. I have a whole crap ton of those now. And some passive combiners. I got an extra switch here. That's old, and I'll explain why I'm not using that. But this guy is the main focus. Has got me into a whole new world of learning about telephone stuff. So this is a Zhone DSLAM. Zhone MPX 120 or something like that, and doesn't show the model numbers or anything on the outside. I don't know if that's for security purposes or if they just didn't give a crap. But this is a DSLAM, which basically stands for Digital Subscriber Line Access Multiplex. This is an official telecom piece of equipment. The company that was using it is actually retiring all of their equipment eventually. This does VDSL2. This equipment is from 2011, at least that's what I can see from the model numbers inside. It has two uplink ports, two downlink ports. This is for your fiber connections into the unit for dispersing your internet connection to the rest of the subscriber line clients. What I have it set up to do right now is this can actually do POTS lines. So not only can it do VDSL lines, but it can supply POTS telephone lines. That's right, 24 POTS telephone lines. Basically, what you need is a SIP server, which is running on this server here. That's going through the network and doing all of its network address translation, which is why I have this extra switch hooked up here, because this thing is stuck, and because it's proprietary, I can't really figure out. There's like a lot of technical stuff about it that I haven't learned about, specifically telecom related networking, which is a lot more complicated in my opinion than this simple networking stuff with Ubiquiti things. So this project is kind of a little bit on hold, but it is working, and I'll make another video related to this device very shortly. It's going to involve some telephones and whatnot. But what we have here is essentially this 25 pair cable that comes out of it, goes to the splitter here. All these cables, I apologize, it is storming outside. And yeah, it connects to the phone. This is 48 volt equipment. So what this requires is a 48 volt power supply, and I have this cheap Chinese one here that hopefully does the job. This has to be powered with 2 legs of power. So 2 48 volt power supplies are required. I'm only using one, and I'm just splitting that off into 2 wires. These wires are definitely not rated, so feel free to help me in the comments. That is then, into this device, and then it sees power and it's happy. And there's 3 fans here that are absolutely annoying. This thing is not on right now. That's something else that's making the noise. And I was kind of just cautious. This probably is completely wrong, but I just hooked up this ground wire to the grounding pin over there because I was trying to troubleshoot. This thing wouldn't turn on at first, but yeah, 48 volts DC, 3.0 amps. My friend told me something weird about telecom equipment that's like negative 48 volts, so something's reversed. Actually, for this equipment, that was not the case. I don't know what is different about it, why it's so special, but for this DSLAM, it does not require that. So yeah, that is going to be the focus for a couple of different videos because it's going to be trying to troubleshoot this device. A lot of things don't go as planned a lot of the time. When I'm configuring it, it's very slow, very old. I can't even really use the SSH on it. I can't really log into it that way and do it because the terminal is very weird. There's no backspace key and only a delete key that works, and it doesn't work the way you would expect like a Cisco device, which I don't have any Cisco devices unfortunately, would work. But yeah, that's kind of an update for right now. I plan to make some more videos on this. Yep. We're gonna probably cut it here because I don't know what else to say. I run out of things to talk about. Yay. Coming soon.